Michael Bridges.
And with that, welcome to Poseidon's chosen area, boys and girls. We're back. Elimination Chamber is upon us tomorrow night. And, as always, we got our predictions. You know me, I'm Zero. I got my boys in the house. I got my Grim Guyver here.
What's up?
I got my NY Samurai here.
Jumping out the sky.
And I got my D-Lo Brownie here.
You've made a grave mistake, Corey.
That's the prediction. That's the prediction.
Is that a prediction? No, I think that's a guarantee. But anyway. Alright, so you guys know how this works. We're going to do our predictions. We don't have anything on the line. The only time we do anything on the line is for Royal Rumble and for,
which I cleaned up in the Women's Rumble.
Anyway, the other thing we do is WrestleMania.
But you still took the chops to the chest.
And you still took the chops.
I took it like a man.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Great.
Alright, so we're going to go through the card, give us your predictions, a couple reasons why. You know the deal. And yeah, there's Kingdom Hearts in the background. I'll turn off the slideshow there so you don't have to deal with the music the whole time.
Don't copyright us, Squeenix.
Yeah, it's...
Don't kill us.
Yeah, you can't copyright us. I'm not even going to be playing the game. It's just there so that they have a visual. Anyway, so...
I'm playing FF14, so fuck it.
We're going to start with the first match of the night. It's on the kickoff show, Cruiserweight Championship, Buddy Murphy, Akira Tozawa. Mike, who you got and why?
Buddy Murphy. Tozawa does not deserve that shit.
Sorry, the only
they
time
already gave
Tozawa...
they already gave it to Tozawa, but I
You mean when he was with
feel like they're gonna
Titus?
give it back. Yeah, when he was Titus Worldwide.
You mean World Slide?
But the thing is this: I don't see it going on Tozawa.
I don't see anybody beating Buddy Murphy until after WrestleMania. Or
Unless
at
Neville pops out
WrestleMania.
of nowhere.
Well,
That's just
Neville's
not
going to
gonna happen.
AEW, so that doesn't matter. So yeah, but like, seriously, it doesn't make sense to take the title off of Buddy Murphy until he faces Tony Nese. Like that, the whole point is that they were building up the Tony Nese versus Buddy Murphy heel versus heel title match where they're friends, quote unquote, going into it or whatever, and yeah,
Turn into a massive rivalry.
yeah, turn it into a bigger rivalry or whatever. But I don't know. That's just how I feel. You guys agree? Because it makes sense.
Yeah, like I don't see Tozawa taking it from him, because I doubt they're gonna make a triple threat match for the fucking belt.
Yeah, I agree. Buddy Murphy's gonna win. He's not gonna lose it until WrestleMania. I think he'll lose it. I don't know who he's fighting at WrestleMania, but I have a feeling he's gonna lose at WrestleMania.
I just hope they don't put it on the kickoff show at WrestleMania, because 205 Live is actually getting good.
Yeah, 205 Live has been a lot better. Honestly, it's been a lot better than Raw has been lately. So, if that tells you anything.
Bold and brash.
I'm sorry, the only segments that matter when you watch Raw is when Braun Strowman pops out.
True.
When Brock Lesnar actually hits the screen.
If he's actually there, and when Seth frickin' Rollins is
He
doing
gets
something.
paid like $1,000 a second.
And then when Seth Rollins is there, and then when Becky Lynch hits the screen as well.
Yeah. I mean, you can make a case for Sasha and Bailey because they're having this whole Bailey's doing everything, going into the chamber, but we'll get to that when we get to that. All right, so main card. Now that we all agree, Buddy Murphy's gonna win. Main card. I'm gonna skip that one because that one's a weird match. Intercontinental Championship match. It's a handicap match. Bobby Lashley, the champion, and Lio Rush versus Finn Balor.
Finn Balor.
Time
Finn Balor.
They booked it as a handicap match?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a 2-on-1 handicap match where if Lio Rush gets pinned, Bobby Lashley loses the title. Phil, speaking of which, who you got and why?
Balor pins Rush. Bobby Lashley throws Rush back to 205 Live where he fucking belongs.
I have Finn Balor winning just because they're pushing people all of a sudden. I see people that normally don't get pushed being pushed, and he's been being pushed for maybe a month now, sort of, a little bit more than a month.
Since before Royal Rumble, so yeah, about maybe a little over a month.
Yeah, a little over a month, yeah. So I feel this is his chance to get some gold. So, and what better way to go into WrestleMania? Well, I mean, they still have a pay-per-view left, but what better way of going to WrestleMania but, having a title for Finn Balor?
Not just
and for God's sake, it's been long overdamn due.
And it's not just that, but like it's a title on one of your biggest stars right now. Because honestly, Finn Balor is probably one of the top 3 most popular stars on Raw, next to Strowman and Rollins.
The thing is, now since Rollins is now going for the Universal Championship.
Yeah, that's a big thing too. Is they have a lot of heel champions, so maybe they want to put a face champion before they get to WrestleMania as well. And and it's dependent on the women's championship match too. But I think we can all agree before we even get there that championship is going to Raw.
Yes.
I'm gonna say Finn Balor wins, but I don't necessarily think he's gonna win clean. I think something will happen where like there's a double count out or they'll walk away or something happens, some shenanigans that make it so that he doesn't have the title. But I hope that doesn't happen. I hope he just wins the title straight up, and I am picking him to win, but I'm not gonna necessarily say he's leaving with the title. Something might happen.
I think it's long overdue that he gets a title.
I agree.
Thank you.
Because he kind of deserves it, and the fact that no one's been like he's being like here and there being pushed. If I see Baron Corbin come out of nowhere in that handicap match, I'm literally just gonna go like fuck this shit.
Well, Baron Corbin has a match of his own.
Fuck Raw.
Baron Corbin has a match of his own, so I wouldn't worry about that too much. Speaking of Baron Corbin, his match is against Braun Strowman, and it's a no disqualification match.
Dead man walking.
Karma's a bitch.
Yeah, Karma is a bitch, but Karma was a bitch the last time they had a match, and Strowman had a fucked up elbow, and he had everybody just come in and just do whatever they wanted. D'Lo?
Strowman's gonna win this one.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, I want Strowman to win, but I don't know. I feel like something's gonna happen, and Baron Corbin is gonna get a cheeky win. I don't know. I just have a feeling, just that weird feeling. I feel like WWE is just trying to screw over Braun because, oh look, got taken out of the title match, and then went all down from the hill from there. He hasn't been booked the same, honestly, since. Oh, I don't know.
Okay, so
here's the thing.
Are you saying Corbin's gonna win, or you're not sure?
I have a feeling he's gonna win. I want Braun to win, but I think Baron's gonna win. Out of technicality, something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Count out, or something like that.
Yeah, I kind of get where he's coming from, but I kind of, just for the sake of comedy, I kind of want to see Corbin attempt to hit at End of Days on Strowman and fail miserably. I've been like, did you try to end the Days of Freedom?
I want to try and see him do a deep 6 on Strowman.
Good luck with that.
Impressive.
Good luck with that.
That would be impressive, but it ain't gonna happen. That's too much man.
That's 385 pounds worth of man.
Mountain.
This is what I think is going to happen. I think Baron Corbin is going to win this match. And here's why. Here's why. There's a giant Scottish psychopath that everybody seems to be forgetting in this situation named Drew McIntyre. And anytime Strowman's in a match, he does not have a match.
Oh my God.
Anytime Strowman is somewhere, McIntyre's not far behind. And every time, and what I think they're doing is building up to a WrestleMania match, Strowman versus McIntyre. So I'm gonna pick Baron Corbin to win with shenanigans from Drew McIntyre.
Because there always gotta be shenanigans.
Because there's no way in a no disqualification match that Baron Corbin beats Strowman. There can't be a count out. There can't be any of that garbage. It has to be interference. Is the only way Baron Corbin could win, because it's no DQ. So that's my way he wins. Is Drew McIntyre shows up, hits him with like 3 Claymore kicks, and then like hits him with like 3 more Claymore kicks through a chair. You know, the only way to keep Strowman down, beat him up, and then Claymore kick him 6 times.
Or kendo stick to the dick, then Claymore kick.
Oh yeah, you know, but I think that's what'll happen.
Keeps hitting me in the dick.
Yeah, I think Corbin will win just because of McIntyre's interference.
So basically, if we're gonna compare this to Dragon Ball, it's Broly versus fucking TN.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So we're actually split on that one. Although I had you guys thinking about it since I brought up Drew McIntyre.
It brings up a good point.
You have a
The thing
valid
is,
point.
I think this match is obvious, so we're gonna go to it next. The SmackDown Tag Team Championship match between the best tag team in the world, the McMiz, I guess you could call them, the Miz and Shane McMahon.
McSweaty Miz.
Yeah.
No, awesome
Miz.
dollars.
Awesome dollars. Awesome dollars. Versus the Usos. So, I'm gonna go first, because I haven't gone first yet. I'm obviously picking Miz and Shane to win this match. And I wasn't picking Miz and Shane to win this match initially. But with everything that just happened with Jimmy Uso and Naomi, the Miz and McMahon are 100% winning this match. I don't think there's a snowball's chance in hell that they lose this match after everything that went down this week.
And in case someone does not know about this, yeah, Jimmy Uso got incarcerated. So basically, he is in the Uso penitentiary.
Yeah, pretty
That
much.
meme is everywhere. That meme has been everywhere, all over the internet.
Yeah. He put himself in the Uso penitentiary because, you know, he's a
His
dumb
mugshot is like, his mugshot says it all. It's like, welcome to the
Uso penitentiary.
And it's not the first time this happens either, which is another problem.
Right.
It was the other brother last time.
Mm-mm. It was
Oh,
him
so
last
it's the
time.
same. It was the same brother.
Mm-hmm.
But there was
Yeah.
no repercussions after it. After that one, though.
Yeah, he was suspended for like 60 days after that one, I think.
No,
And-
because he still had a title match.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think they'll let him. I think they're not gonna suspend him, but they're gonna book him to lose the title match.
Well, of course. I think
You mean he's the one that's gonna get pinned?
probably.
McMahon's gonna yell at his ear, going, "You're getting pinned. If not, you're fired."
See, what I think it'll be funny if McMahon does the shooting star press to him too.
Oh, that'll be sick.
Yeah. But I think we can all agree that this is the second easiest match on the card to pick with what happened.
Correct.
It's a shame though, because I would love to see the Uso be 6-time champions.
Yeah, I would too, but with everything that's going
I
on,
mean, they were going to. They were going to, but you know,
But somebody
drinking problems,
driving drunk problems happened.
driving wrong side of the street problems.
Yeah.
But joking aside, I'm just glad nobody got hurt, and I hope.
Oh no, of course.
I hope Jimmy learns his lesson.
Maybe third time's the charm. So yeah, we all agree. Miz and McMahon. Alright, moving on. Now to the easiest one to predict on the card. The Raw Women's Championship match. Rousey,
Look, another
Ruby
easy one.
Riott.
Another easy one.
Yeah, the easiest match on the card to predict. I wonder who everybody has, Ronda Rousey.
Ruby Riott. Ruby Riott.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Ruby Riott to lose that arm. Ruby Riott to lose that arm.
I'm actually serious.
What?
Do tell. Do tell.
I want to hear your convoluted logic to tell us why they're not going to give us triple threat Ronda Rousey, Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch at WrestleMania.
If it all depends on how they schedule the matches.
I don't think it matters because the women's Elimination Chamber match is going to be one of the last 2 matches. I can tell you that right now.
So that would mean the Raw Women's title match would be before the Chamber match, correct?
Uh-huh.
And do you not forget that the other 2 members of the Riot Squad are in that match? They don't have to wrestle until later. So basically, they'll be on call, if need be, during the title match.
Yeah, I hate to break the news to you, but that's not happening.
I'm sorry. Dunk contest. I just saw the sickest dunk in years. Oh god, that was such a good dunk. Anyways, continue. Sorry.
Because I expect Ronda to win, but just because I have a feeling they're gonna throw a curve at us, this is literally I'll take this loss. I really don't care, but I kind of have this really nagging feeling that if they schedule the matches the way I think, there's gonna be some shenanigans.
Yeah. I think you're smoking too much of that reefer, my nigga. Cause
I don't smoke.
I think he's still on his high from winning the Rumble pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A Rumble pool that he shouldn't have won because I was supposed to get Becky Lynch at 29.
I mean, but we all agreed whoever came out would be his pick.
Yeah,
But
well.
hey, you shouldn't even be mad because I gave you part of that pot when I won it.
Oh yeah, that too.
Well, I wasn't mad because of that. I was mad because I knew I was gonna get 29 and it was supposed to be Becky and it wasn't. That's the only reason I was mad. We all knew Becky was gonna win. But anyway, so we have 3 Rouseys and a random stupid Ruby Riott pick that's gonna lose.
Yes, correct.
Because we know if we were doing this for money, he wouldn't pick Ruby Riott to save his life.
Okay. I'm doing it because it'd be funny. I know Ronda's gonna win, but I just have a nagging feeling. I
don't have a nagging feeling because Ronda can take literally all 3 of them at once
the
and
same
still
time.
kick their asses.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Unanimous Rousey.
Thank you. Stop being a stupid.
I mean, if there was gonna be an upset, it would have been last pay-per-view with Sasha Banks.
With Sasha or with Bailey the next night.
Or with Bailey, correct.
They're not gonna put it on Ruby Riott, not yet.
Actually, no, not Bailey, because they wouldn't make Ronda lose on free TV.
Yeah, they would. They did. They lost the tag. She lost the tag match.
All right.
On Raw.
Let me rephrase. Let me rephrase. She wouldn't lose the title on free TV.
Yeah.
Before we move on, I know this is a bit of a sidetrack here, but you all need to see this.
That can wait. I will watch that later. Oh, that's cool,
what is it?
actually.
I want to take you for a ride.
That's really cute.
I want to take you for a ride.
I like that.
I saw that shit. That shit was great.
Alright, so I haven't skipped any matches.
Okay.
So we have 2 matches left, and they're the 2 Elimination Chamber matches. So we're gonna do the
Small
men's.
card.
We're gonna do the SmackDown one first, the men's, which is the new Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles versus Jeff Hardy versus Kofi Kingston versus Samoa Joe versus Randall Keith.
He's the last one coming out too.
And he's the last person to enter the chamber at number 6.
I'm like, oh man, he's the last person out. Jesus Christ, he's gonna be the most fucking destructive person out of all of them.
Yeah, well,
RKO's everybody.
Why, Mike?
We know what his pick is.
Let's see. Out of this story, I don't see Daniel Bryan taking this alive.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna pick Randall Keith though.
Daniel is going to lose this belt. I don't know who, but he's gonna lose that belt.
You're gonna lose that belt hard.
I kind of
want Kofi to win.
Same.
I think everybody wants Kofi to win.
Yeah, pretty.
I kind of want Kofi to win because I want to see the fact of like, yo, All of a sudden, the New Day comes in, interferes, comes into the Elimination Chamber, just beats the living shit out of everyone. Midnight Hour.
I don't think that'll happen, but yeah. Although my
I
prediction,
think
my prediction is something along those lines, though.
I think they'll interfere, but it's not gonna make them win though.
My prediction
Yeah,
is
but
along
out of
those
all
lines.
of them, out of all the people in there, the person I see the most potential with the belt right now is probably Samoa Joe.
You have a valid point.
I just have a bad feeling. See, I was thinking about Joe, but I have a bad feeling he's gonna be one of the first 2 entrants.
To be honest, I mean, let's be honest here. He should have won a long time ago versus AJ Styles. Just
Yeah.
saying, he should have won.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Yeah, I don't see AJ getting that belt right now.
No, AJ's not getting the belt back. I don't think.
No.
I think it's between Bryant retaining Kofi and Samoa Joe and Randy Orton. I don't think Jeff Hardy or AJ Styles are gonna get the title. So who are you gonna? You're picking Samoa Joe, Mike? Is that who you're picking?
Nope. I'm just saying the most potential is Samoa Joe.
But
My
who are you
pick
picking?
is number 6. Nah.
Look at that swerve.
The swerve.
I will vote Randall Keith Orton all day long if he's number 6.
All right, Phil. What do you think?
Because he has the ability to RKO out of anyone.
I really want Kofi to win. I really do.
Yeah, I do too.
Because, like, stop dick teasing the man. Give him a title run.
I think it's.
The thing is, McMahon has not forgiven him.
I mean, he kind of has at this point. If you put him in the chamber and let him wrestle for 60 minutes.
Like, come on, Kofi.
I mean, to be fair,
Kofi's
to
won
be
every single belt except the WWE title. Let him be a Grand Slam champion.
to be fair,
Yeah, he would be.
this should have been for Mustafa Ali.
Yeah, but it turned into something big for WWE to push on. Now, since Mustafa Ali hasn't been cleared yet, it turned out to be a big deal. But yeah. So you're gonna say Kofi, Phil?
Yep.
D'Lo, you got one.
Alright, so I'm just gonna go through all 6 real quick. Jeff Hardy, too old. Samoa Joe should have won a long time ago. What was I missing? Kofi, I want him to win. I don't think he's gonna win. Randy Orton, he doesn't really need the belt right now. Wish to leaves Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles. AJ Styles does not want to be the champion. So I have Daniel Bryan retaining. Because he just got his new belt, his hemp belt.
Yeah.
So it would be a waste. It would literally be a waste, literally and figuratively, if he would just lose he would lose and the belt goes away. You know?
I'm sorry, it's not a waste. It's a fucking weed belt. He could just fucking smoke it later.
Yeah.
They took the THC out of that shit, dude.
Whatever.
You can still smoke the fuck out of it.
He's not
Good
wrong.
point.
Yeah, I agree. I think Daniel Bryan will retain. I think this is a build to something bigger. Because, well, here's the first thing. I think Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton, and Kofi Kingston will be the last 3 in. I think somehow Kofi will pin Randy Orton, and it'll be down to Kofi and Daniel. And then I think either Bray Wyatt returns or Luke Harper returns and gets inside the chamber somehow and helps Daniel Bryan retain the title.
What is this, the Legion of Beard?
It's basically
Wyatt Family 2.0.
It's Wyatt Family 2.0 with Daniel Bryan as the leader.
The Beard Brotherhood.
The Beard Brothers, yeah. And everything points to We know Bray Wyatt is already back. He's been doing dark matches and house shows, so he's not injured. And supposedly Luke Harper has been cleared, so it would make sense that they show up now since Rowan just showed up. So, you know, and anytime they do Rowan, they do Harper too, because Rowan and Harper are really good together. So, I mean,
Yeah, that was like
I want them
abrupt
back. No, I'm sorry. I want them back as tag team champions. Those fucking niggas were like unstoppable.
well, here's the
Yeah,
thing.
because like, I want the Bludgeon Brothers.
Here's the thing.
I want to go to Javi. I want to go to the Javi and go, Javi, you're champion.
I think that this is building to a Daniel Bryan versus Kofi Kingston WrestleMania match.
Ooh.
Where Kofi wins the title at WrestleMania. I hope I'm right about this. This is one of the times when
right too.
This is one of those times where I really hope I'm right. Alright, so we have a Randy Orton, we have a Kofi Kingston, and me and D'Lo are choosing Daniel Bryan to retain. Last match, well, I hope this is the last match of the night. I know it won't be, it'll probably be the men's, but I really hope this is the last match of the night. The Women's Elimination Chamber match to crown the first ever WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. So the 6 teams are Sasha Banks and Bayley, Nia Jax and Tamina, Carmella and Naomi, Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan, Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose, and the Iconics. So we're
Can
gonna
I go through all 3 teams?
I think we're all picking the same teams, honestly.
Can I go through all? Sorry.
We were gonna start with you, Phil. So yeah, go ahead and say what you got to say. Who do you think is gonna win and why?
Naomi, Carmella, spot fillers, first eliminated. Iconics, possibly the team eliminated before the final 2.
I don't think Naomi and Carmella are gonna get eliminated first. Honestly.
I think they're just spot fillers.
I mean, they are spot fillers, but I don't think they'll be eliminated first. I still think that distinction goes to Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville.
Yeah,
maybe.
so I can hear Corey Graves like bitch and complain.
Yeah, that they want to heal Corey.
Oh, travesty! This is sacrilege to God's greatest creation. Shut your ass up.
Yeah.
You got Carmella.
Yeah, pretty much. That's another reason why I don't think she's gonna go out first.
Yeah. Tamina and Nia have a chance. I think they might be one of the final 2, but I think the fan favorite, according to the universe, is Sasha and Bayley.
So, yeah, they are the fan favorites, but they're also the first team in, which would be interesting. And Sasha just got cleared like a couple days ago.
So my guess is it's literally a draw between the Hug and Boss Connection and the Samoa sisters.
Even though Tamina's from Fiji, not the Isle of Samoa.
She's Samoan.
Samoan sisters.
Yeah, she has Samoan family, but she's not Samoan. Just saying.
Yeah, it's either Nia and Tamina or the Boss and Hug Connection. But if I were to have to pick one, I kind of go to They're gonna book Sasha and Bayley, so might as well just give it to Sasha and Bayley. It's just a formality at this point.
All right, Mike, you're up.
What? I'm sorry, I didn't understand what you're saying about the fact of it's usually probably going to be either the Team Samoa between teams. It's going to be literally at the end between Team Samoa and the Hug and Boss Connection.
I mean, I think we all agree that it's going to be between those two. I have a pick that I think I have a team that I want to win, and it's not either one of those. But I think those will be the last two.
If you say the Iconics.
But Mike, what's your final answer?
What are the teams again?
It's Sasha Banks and Bayley, Tamina and Nia Jax, the Iconics, the Iconics, Carmella and Naomi, Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan, and Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose.
Oh God, it's gonna be one of those moments where it's literally gonna be like, I know Naomi and I kid you not, it's probably gonna be Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville versus Naomi and Carmella first.
No,
Because
that's
I'm
not
gonna
gonna
see.
happen. That's not gonna happen because we know the first two teams in. The first two teams
No,
in
but I'm
are
gonna see. I'm gonna see like I'm gonna see that be like one of like the first things that's gonna go bad between the teams.
well, but I mean, I guess you could say that, but we don't know if either one of those teams are gonna be in when Carmella and Naomi come out. Because
Yeah, because
remember,
who's first?
the first two teams are the Boston Hug Connection and Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose. Those are the first two teams in. I think it's possible that the first team that comes out of the thing will be the Riot Squad. And they'll do Raw SmackDown, Raw SmackDown. So they'll have the Iconics come out last.
If the
Yeah.
Iconics come out last, I might change my pick.
I still don't think they're gonna win even if they come out last. As much as I want them to be the
Agreed.
champions, they're not
Agreed.
winning. They're not winning the titles no matter where they come out.
Mhm.
It would make more sense to have them come out last so that they don't take a thrashing.
So they don't get shit on.
Yeah, pretty much. So there you go, Mike.
All right, so let me just
I
say
still
my
love
pick.
the Hug and Boss connection.
So Sasha and
Um,
okay.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Just go over the 6 teams. Manny and Sonya. Not. I don't see them winning. Not right now. Iconics. They're just filler. Um, Carmella and Naomi. I feel like they're kind of fillers also. What's the other team? What's the 14? What's the 14?
The Riot Squad.
Thank you. That's right. Yeah, filler. They're not gonna win. So, as you guys said, it's between the sisters and the Huggin Boss. Uh, and with the way I think I've been hearing some sort of speculation, rumor that they want all the horsewomen to have the titles at WrestleMania. If that were to happen, the Huggin Boss need to win. So I am going with them with, later on, Becky winning and then Charlotte winning. So they can all have their moment at the ring. And then going into more speculation, I know it's WrestleMania, but then if you have all 4 of them in the ring, then you have maybe the horsewomen of MMA come out.
That would
And
mean
that'll be like a nice teaser, for the future.
that would mean that Shayna Baszler would have to lose the NXT Women's title, but we'll get into that another time.
Correct.
Like I said before, I really want the Iconics to win the titles. They've gotten so much better in the ring. They're really really good on the mic. They're classic heels. They use their brains. Most heels don't use their brains anymore. They use their brains.
Agreed.
And I really want them to win, even though I know they're not going to. I've had a tough time with this one because there's speculation that either Sasha or Bayley's gonna go heel, and I hope it's Bayley, if that's the case, because I'm tired of Sasha heel. Honestly, she's really good at it, but I want to see Bayley as a heel and see where she can take her character as a heel. I thought it was funny. King Ross over on Cultaholic was saying that if Bayley goes heel, the next night she should come out with like a pocket knife, and when the Bayley buddies go up, she just like stabs at them and watches them deflate.
Lol.
That would be funny.
I wouldn't.
But I still think I'm gonna pick Sasha and Bayley because they've been building up to them having this turmoil and struggle or whatever, and building up to them winning the titles, going through everything that they have to win the titles. And if they're gonna have a heel turn like that, I think they're gonna either save it for Fastlane or save it for WrestleMania. So I think Sasha and Bailey will be the first ever women's tag team champions. I really hope they don't put it on Nia Jax and Tamina because, like, Nia Jax is a botch machine. She fucks everything up, and yeah, she's not bad. Like, she's not a
Yes, she
bad
is.
person. She's not a bad person or anything like that, but
But she's a
she
fist breaker.
she makes a lot of mistakes, and
She's just a botch machine.
she makes a lot of mistakes in the ring, and I feel bad for her in a sense because she got this big push to be champion, and then like it kind of just it's been downhill ever since for her.
Like Yamcha.
Like Yamcha, I can't see the Riot Squad winning. I can't see Carmella and Naomi winning, especially with real life stuff going on. And Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville are going in first. I understand that Sasha and
that's
Bailey are going in
funny.
first too. They're not going in.
That's funny. What you just said, that the real life stuff going on. Oh, both.
Both of them at the
I
same
just
time.
got that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
But yeah, I think that's also a unanimous Sasha Banks and Bailey there. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches where we all agreed. We just had one match where we disagreed, and it was the no DQ match between Strowman and Corbin. We had 2 Corbins, 2 Strowmans.
Honestly, that match can go either way.
I mean,
Depends on where WWE wants to go.
yeah.
It depends on what Vince McMahon wants to see. Big sweaty men winning or big baldy men winning.
Well, it'll be a big baldy man and a big sweaty man winning because Drew McIntyre, he was the chosen one back in the day. And Vince probably still has that feeling, so he's probably still carrying that shit around,
Mm-hmm.
He has a picture of Drew McIntyre from the old days. It's the chosen one, and he looks at it every day. Yes.
The Logan meme.
Oh, man.
It's like my grapefruits need a tug. I need to look at Drew McIntyre.
Ah. the McMahon chair meme. Anyway, guys, this one was actually a short one this time because this was a short card.
That we all more or less picked the same people to win.
Yeah, that too. And Royal
Because the
Rumble's
thing
a long-
is, you bet,
Royal
betting
Rumble's a
against
big
Ronda
card, too.
Rousey. Betting against Ronda Rousey is kind of a bad thing to do.
Right now, it is.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I was just doing it for lulz. I already know that Ron is a squash match, but I want to be.
I wouldn't say it's a squash match, but it will be a one-sided sort of match.
I'm sorry. This is literally a Ronda match. Eat, sleep, break arm, repeat.
Until she gets her arm broken at WrestleMania by Becky Lynch.
Touche.
I could see her losing at WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, she's definitely losing at WrestleMania. She's losing the title at WrestleMania. Whether she takes the pin or not is another story, but she's definitely losing the title at WrestleMania. Well, all right, guys. You guys have predictions. You guys know where to find us. We're always here on the channel. I don't put up as much stuff as I want to because of dumb shit, because of work, because of life, whatever. I'm gonna try and keep up with more videos, but you guys are gonna get every single pay-per-view for WWE, so come back when the next pay-per-view's around. You won't catch me and my boys here. Thanks to D-Lo Brownie, thanks to NY Samurai, thanks to the Grim Guyver, my boys. I'm your boy Zero. Peace.
Before we go, can I say one thing?
Sure,
What's up?
you can say one thing.
Grave miss.
Later, guys.